On today's episode of WatchJRGo, we drive through the country and we really finish up my 2016 Kia Optima from Copart. What is going on, guys? I'm WatchJRGo, and today we are here out in basically rural Kansas at this point, heading to the Highway Patrol Inspection Office to do the salvage inspection on this car. So I've got the title with me right here. It's to Copart, and of course they stamp it with salvage, and the car has to be re-inspected to put it back on the road. Now I will say, the inspections are simple in Kansas. It's basically, is the VIN there? Is it the same VIN? And did you fix it? But I did have to print off pictures, all the pictures from Copart's website. I guess they want those printed off, and also some receipts showing that you worked on the car. So I've got the airbag receipts and doors and stuff like that. I've got all that with me. Hopefully I just hand that to them and they say, all right, you're good. So I've never done a salvage inspection before. I've done plenty of out-of-state inspections, which are even easier. It's like, is the VIN there? Hopefully this one is completely easy and good to go. There's nothing wrong with the car, body's straight, and there's not a single light on the dash, so I don't see any reason it wouldn't pass. I guess we're about to find out together. Some people had some questions about this car not aligning right, but I don't even have a hand on the wheel. No drift. Flawless car. So basically pull up and sit in this parking lot. I assume somebody will come over here, take my name, it looks like. How's it going?
Pretty good, how are you?
Pretty good.
Good. 2016?
2016.
All right. And then I'll take your title, pictures, any parts receipts if you got them.
Yep, got some receipts, pictures, and then the, I don't know if you need the sales receipt, bill of sales.
I don't technically,
okay, cool.
But if it's all together, I'll make sure you get it back.
Awesome.
And then what's your miles read there?
It is 39,214.
Thank you. And a good phone number for you?
A few moments later.
Okay. I'm going to open the door just real quick.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming that's where some of the damage was?
Yeah, we're painting that in like as soon as I leave here.
You're fine. Perfect. If you'll pop your hood for me, I'll raise it up.
Absolutely.
Alright, it's going to be just a few minutes and I'll get you typed up and I'll bring it right out, okay?
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, there you go. That was the inspection. I guess they'll be back in a minute with the paperwork that says that it's been VIN inspected, and then it can be registered. And I think they're going to put the salvage sticker in the door frame. That is, it says Kansas Highway Patrol when they do that. So I assume that's what they'll do. It'll be at the front of the door where the hinges are, or in the pillar. So I think now they put them all up front because it wears back here. Well, I would say that was super uneventful, but I didn't get the sticker. I have to come back with the receipt for the door that I didn't have in the stack of papers. So they said everything's fine, come back with the receipt and it'll be done. I guess everything's in the computer and we'll have the sticker as soon as I'm back. All right, we're here with my cousin-in-law, right? Is that Ricky? And Ricky runs Dent Tuners here in Wichita, another friend of mine. And he is going to make this magic disappear right there. It looks like a pretty simple one, I think, right? I hope. It kind of looks like a big hail day if you didn't know that it had been hit on the side. We got that finally straightened out last night. Pretty happy about that. Time for the magic. 5-6 pulls to get something like that out.
And speed because our weather is so hot outside.
Oh yeah, and it makes it not bond as well when it's that heat. Yep. The car is pretty warm too. I did just drive this thing, so there's a lot of heat in a black car. So, gotta give it a tap, a little bit of time to cool off there before it can be pulled. Nice. Saw the metal moving quite a bit. Look at that. It is gone. That is absolutely beautiful. And got the waves out of the roof. I mean, man, it looks like a car. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the doors line up now too. So that's pretty cool. No more big gap. Everybody could see it in the last pictures that I was posting and stuff. Pretty happy about that. I think we're done other than paint. Now, time for paint. Time to get this thing over, do a little bit of paint work, and run back up to salvage inspection, show Mr. C. Thanks, Ricky.
No problem.
You nailed it, man. That's beautiful. And we're back, this time with the receipt, and this time with a sticker. So, this thing is good to go back on the road. All it needs is a tag. Run down to the tag office. A little bit of sanding, With some adhesive remover, clear off all the wax. Brake clean, got our trusty CRC brake clean here. Wipe it down again, and then we can come in with a little bit of high build primer after we mask and start building this up. A little bit of filler action to clean up the big issues in there. That stuff's not all set up and dried out. It's almost like you use it.
I'm embarrassed to admit that I do.
Everyone uses it. It's going on real thin right here.
Key is moderation.
Absolutely. If we end up with enough stuff like this, we're gonna look like a professional body shop. That is not the intent. That was a very slow process.
Hardener.
Hardener. I see. Nice. So that's strawberry cake frosting. If your repairs don't taste good,
it's Flavor Town. Guy Fieri approved.
the wet pen makes quick work of this when it's done. Josh is just breaking out all the actual body working tools here. Sanding block. Man, that cleaned up quick.
Do I look like I know what I'm doing?
A little too much.
I think that's the one thing you cannot buy. It's the look.
I gotcha. Well, that looks super good. After this pass, high build primer, clean it up one more time, paint. That's straight edge flat. Adhesion promoter right there. You pull high build primer, number 5. This is the gray one. The car is definitely primed from the factory with white, but according to the internet, you prime under black with dark. So we've got gray. We've got our Casey's Pizza masking system in place here. Everything that matters is all masked up, and now it's ready to lay a little primer in there. And hopefully we get some nice soft lines. The blend lines will look good. And it's factory paint, so it should match really well. Just sealer so far, super smooth in there. Paint Master Josh didn't want to wait. He just went ahead and painted it, and that looks incredible. Sweet! All right, now we just have to wait a while for some clear action.
Now it does look 100 times better.
Oh, it does look 100 times better. It looks factory. As soon as we unmask, it's gonna be awesome. A few hours before clear or something?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Sure.
Cool. You're like, clear now.
I don't know what the flash time is. I read on the can and it doesn't talk about flash time or wait time, so.
I think it's because that can is universal, the aerosol can, and you can load it with whatever paint you want. So I guess it really depends on the paint. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep. I'm excited now. This looks amazing. Uh-oh, here comes the masking already.
I can't sit still.
Gotta work.
This is why I never got into auto body, because I don't have the patience.
There's no waiting here. Oh, yeah. Can't even tell. I know, that's the tricky one right there. Didn't you just say wait about like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then start pulling the masking?
And then I thought about it, and I was like, I think we're going to pull this while it's still slightly tacky.
Oh, that's true. The Plastidip method where you pull it while it's wet?
Yeah. I was going to wet sand that.
Oh, well, yeah, we should wet sand that anyway.
Wet sand the edge out.
Yep.
And then hit it with some compound.
Makes sense. I got some compound. A little 105, 205, 1-2 punch. Yeah, that didn't like it at all.
No, it didn't.
Taking down the pizza mask.
Pizza. wrong company altogether.
Oh, man. Demask everything now while we're getting to the wet sanding. A little more demasking to do right in here. Carefully. Don't want to pull any paint, but there shouldn't be any underneath it. Oh yeah, now it looks like it's supposed to. A couple more minutes with the block and this will look completely factory, I think. And we can put all of our trim back together. A little bit of polishing, door panels back on. Got some Meguiar's 105 for the first step, of course, finished with 205, and man, this should be all but invisible. All right, we can put our trim back now. Start putting back our molding. Corner's the tricky part there, huh? Well, well, that is pretty cool. I think we can close the door on that car. Oh. All I have to do now is go register it, and then it's gone. Listed for sale tomorrow after the detail. It was supposed to get detailed today. Secondary Josh backed out. He has to do it tomorrow.
Can't trust those Joshes.
Can't trust Joshes. Primary Josh, from the mouth of Primary Josh himself.
You can trust this Josh, not the others.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Man, that is a very unwrecked Kia.
Looks
Help,
good.
it'd help if we shut the back door, but oh well.
Right?
I know, right? Yeah, that's better. Woo! Oh, check out that PDR. I did tell him to stop when he was about perfect on that thing. But the roof's not wavy anymore, and that's what matters. Pretty happy about that.
That's really the only damage on this car.
Right. I know.
I think that's minimal.
It's super clean.
You're not buying a showpiece, you're buying a daily driver.
Daily driver.
It's gonna take some battle scars.
Yep. I mean, I figure like the week after it's gone, somebody's gonna throw a shopping cart into it at full speed.
Yeah, so last time you'll not see a door ding on this car.
Yeah, there's no door ding.
1 week from now, there will be a door ding on one of these perfect doors.
Yep. Well, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Josh for knocking out the paint action. He's the body guy.
Yep.
And don't forget to head on over to shop WatchJRGo.com where you can get cool shirts like these. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And I will talk to you next time. Sir Chonks-a-lot is enjoying the weather. Pretty funny. What are we gonna get now?
I don't know, you wanna go back to Copart?
Sports cars.
Yeah, I think we need V8s.
V6s.
V6s. Something that'll do donuts, something rear wheel drive.
Yep. I will say, I can put this in a 4-wheel slide in every on-ramp, every off-ramp. I can have this in a 4-wheel slide, and it's very controlled.
Ah.
Yeah. Mostly because, like, these tires weren't built for that, and it's almost like foot on the floor with traction off, and the front's just screaming, and the rear end's just trying to hang on.
Yeah.
I enjoy this car a lot. It's pretty funny.
Overdriving it?
Yeah, way overdriving the car. And it won't go into a nice slide, but it'll be in a controlled slide. It's kind of fun.
And the AC's ice cold.
So cold.
It's got XM radio.
XM radio.
Tinted windows.
We might have activated the XM today using the cheat code.
I'm jealous.
I know, right?
I have a Prius. Man.
Everything
this is an upgrade.
Bluetooth backup camera, turning lines on the backup camera. If it just had active cruise and the turbo, I'd consider keeping the car.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You probably would have gotten outbid.
Oh yeah, it would have gone for like 10
option.
grand. Yeah, the turbo ones of these are really nice.
Really?
Yep. Secondary Josh doing his magic, making the Kia pretty.